Still not working. Okay,
Test 1 2. Is VA texting you too? Yeah, he's texting me.
What? All the time. All the time. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be your 2-minute warning. If you, we will start in 2 minutes, so just giving you a heads up. Margaret going to give us the sign? Margaret will know.
I will not do that.
That was rough. I don't see them gathering up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 minutes are gone, and we are ready to start our banquet this evening. Once again, welcome to the 114th National Western Collegiate Judging Contest Banquet. Once again, we welcome those of you that are joining us from all over the country. We're glad to have you here in Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City, at the Doubletree Hotel this evening. I hope you enjoyed your meal. We would like to recognize those folks who are serving us this evening. We really appreciate the opportunity to come here to the Doubletree. You can see it takes a pretty large room to host this event, and these folks have done an outstanding job serving us this evening. Please join me in thanking Ryan Meyer, our event manager, Margaret Canine, our banquet manager, our Arturo Valdez, who is our head server, and across the room, 23 additional servers here at the Doubletree this evening. We thank you for your service. We appreciate all that you did for us with a great meal this evening. I'll quickly introduce our head table to you. Starting to my left, in the stylish black cowboy hat, is Taylor Shackelford, Assistant Superintendent, in charge of running a flawless carload contest today. He was charged with successfully delivering the 20 feedlot steers who are not halter broke to the arena and getting them back to the feed yard safely, and he did that. So we gave him an A today. Congratulations and thank you, Taylor. Lisa Peterson, in charge of our Oral Reasons competition yesterday, and she doubles up since she's here and enjoys it. She served as our announcer today at the carload contest. Ben Cooley, Mr. Ben Cooley, who works for Zoetis, provided 2 of the swine classes that we judged yesterday. He also serves as the assistant superintendent of the regular contest and fills in multiple roles in helping us here. He is our native superintendent, comes to us from Sterling, Colorado. Next to him, we'll get a chance to talk more about Marcia Douglas to my left and her husband Jerry. We appreciate having them join us this evening. To my right is Miss Trixie Carlstrom, our assistant superintendent, who takes care of all of the details that I don't take care of, all of your entries, making sure that we have meals ordered, making sure that we take care of awards, just a lot of things that she handles to make sure that our contest runs smoothly. She also lives here in Colorado, was a student and a graduate of Colorado State University. We just appreciate all the things that she does for us. Next to her is Misty Spiller, who is an assistant superintendent, grew up in Texas, very involved with the judging competition. She and her daughter Chastain, who is down front at table 14, joined us and helped us with the competition, and they have for several years. She emailed me multiple times to talk about the changes that were going on in the yards and what we would experience when we arrived there this year, the changes that are going to be a new and improved National Western Stock Show. Next to her is Lindsay Utter. Lindsay is responsible for the world's largest presentation of awards at a judging contest, as far as I know, anywhere. Don't know if we've captured that officially, but I've never seen one any larger with more awards to present. Jerry and I remember when we were lucky to get one ribbon. So it has come a long ways. Next to her is Erin Dorsey from the National Western Stock Show. She likes to be in control, and she does things well at the livestock office, and we appreciate having her with us this evening. She takes care of an awful lot of details as well. So please join me in thanking the folks at our head table. At the reserve tables in front, we have a number of guests as well. Over to my left, we have several from the OSU horse judging team led by CSU, Amelia, Cody, Stephanie, Michaela, and Grace. Please thank them from the CSU horse judging team. Mr. Dave Wagner, who helps sponsor a number of the awards and the traveling awards for our champion teams. We'll get to see Dave up here in front as he presents awards later. From the Denver Ag and Livestock Club, we have Mr. Steve Sturkle here in the maroon, to also at table 14, as well as numerous other sponsors. I appreciate Mr. Arkfeld from Syracuse, Nebraska, brought a large number of students that are here at table 13 to join us and help us. They've been coming for a number of years. So Mr. Arkfeld and his wife Lou provided the Hampshire Gilt class for the competition. They've been providing swine classes now for several years. Please thank all of our folks here at the tables up front. She won't want me to embarrass her, but we were joined this year for the first time by a young lady who works for CoBank here in Denver, Colorado. Her name is Haley Hunt. We had the pleasure of working with her the last few days. She has a judging background, grew up in Oregon and judged for Lynn Benton College and also judged for Chico State College in California. So, Miss Haley Hunt, thank you for joining us this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce to you a number of administrators that are with us this evening, and that list continues to grow, and I compliment you coaches who have invited your administrators to be with us. In no particular order, our first, if you would just stand, and if you would, please hold your applause until I recognized or read off all of the list. Mr. Mike Anderson and his wife Kendra. Mike is head of the Department of Agriculture at Northeastern Junior College at Sterling, Colorado. Dr. Keith Belk, head of the Department of Animal Science at Colorado State University. Dr. Joe Cassidy, head of the Department of Animal Science at South Dakota State University. Dr. Mary Booth and her husband Sonny, she is the chair of the Ag Department at NEO. Dr. Darren Devine, president of Casper College. Mr. Heath Horniker, head of the Ag Department at Casper College. Dr. Brandon Cozine, Vice President of Academic Affairs at Casper College. Mr. Joe Librant, Head of the Department of Ag at Butler County Community College. Mr. Ben Williams, former judging coach and now Head of the Department of Ag at Hutchinson Community College. Dr. Bledar Bisha, Head of the Department of Animal Science at the University of Wyoming, and Dr. Scott Lake, Chair of the Animal Science Research at the University of Wyoming. Please join me in thanking all of these administrators that have joined us from across the country this evening. Would like to welcome all of our parents and any other guests that I may have missed. If you would please stand all over the room, the parents and other guests that are with us this evening. We also welcome those that are joining us on the World Wide Web, parents, grandparents, and others from home and around the country. If those of you that are here in the room would please stand, let's recognize them. Thank them for coming and being with us. I'd like to recognize our first-year coaches. If this is your first year to bring a team to the National Western, if you'd please stand so we can recognize our first-year coaches. Several, stay standing so we can recognize you, a number of them. We're glad to have you in Denver. And a slightly larger group, the veteran coaches, if you would stand all across the room. We have several students from in-state who have served in various roles the last few days. We'd like to thank the animal science stewards from Colorado State University and the NJC freshmen who served as group leaders both yesterday and today. If any of those are with us, if you would please stand and we can thank you at this time. Please join me in thanking those young people who helped us with the contest. Would like to thank the National Western Media Scholars led by Kylie Denise. I saw Kylie up here taking pictures of the awards and the table. Thanks to those folks. Please join me in thanking them as well. Kylie's in the back. There was a large group of you young people who helped us yesterday show livestock, and a number of you who led cattle in today's Carload contest. All over the room, those of you who helped either yesterday or today, please stand and let us recognize you. It's my pleasure this evening to be able to recognize two honored guests that are with us. Every year we try to make sure here at the National Western that we recognize and thank those who have helped us get to the point that we're at today. And those two this evening are Mr. Jerry Douglas and his wife Marcia, sitting here to my left. Jerry Douglas was raised with a love of cattle and agriculture and that way of life. He found his way to Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College in Miami, Oklahoma, where he judged collegiately until he graduated there in 1967. Upon graduation from NEO, Jerry began college at Oklahoma State University, earning his Bachelor of Science in Animal Science. Later, Jerry earned his Master of Science from the University of Arkansas. Jerry returned to his junior college alma mater to assume responsibilities as coach of the livestock judging team at NEO at 21 years of age. His first trip as coach was to the National Western Stock Show in January of 1970, 50 years ago. In the early years of coaching at NEO, Jerry met and married his wife, Marcia. Jerry and Marcia raised 3 children in the limousine breed, exhibiting cattle at the national level from 1989 until 2006, with great success. From Kansas City in October to Houston in March, Marcia would haul the kids in the show string to the shows while Jerry would travel with the livestock judging teams. Jerry coached at NEO from 1970 until 2006, leading teams to national wins across 4 decades. From 1997 to 2006, Jerry also served as head of the Department of Agriculture at NEO. In the fall of 2006, Jerry and Marcia uprooted from Northeast Oklahoma and took the position as judging team coach for the University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia. Jerry spent 10 years coaching at the senior college level, roading teams from the East Coast to the Cow Palace in San Francisco before retiring from the University of Georgia in 2016. In total, Jerry coached collegiate livestock judging teams for 42 years. He has been privileged to sort national livestock shows in the United States, Canada, Mexico, South America. Jerry and Marcia, along with lifetime friend and fellow coach, Mr. Gary Harvey, who used to coach at Fort Scott Community College, were the founding members of the Pen and Carload contest that we completed today in the yards and sponsoring the inaugural traveling trophies that are still being awarded and will be again this evening. At this time, I would like to call upon Mr. Jerry Douglas to make a few remarks. We're privileged to have them with us this evening.
It's very humbling to stand here before you and receive this recognition. I assure you there's many people sitting in the office and the audience is just as deserving as I am, but none of you are going to get to do it today, and nobody's going to be as grateful as I am for what you've done for me. Thank you for the National Western, Clint, the people that make this possible. There's 2 or 3 things that I'm going to be pretty quick. It's not going to be like talking to some of the Reese's classes the other night. But there's 2 or 3 great changes in this contest that you as contestants get to benefit from. These awards down here, the ladies that put those together, Russ may take a little credit for that, but it'd be very little. And I'm here to tell you that those are extra special. If you would, give them another good round of applause and ovation. And the swine classes that you had in this year's contest are the only thing that would come close to equaling the improvement that's been made in our award program. That is exceptional. You don't really, if you're in here as a freshman in junior college, you don't realize some of the challenges that we had in hog classes before. Those classes, I can't even find some logic in them. I couldn't find some logic in 1 or 2 of our cattle classes, but that's my fault, not theirs. Our committee, they did a good job. Guys, this is a special opportunity, and you're going to have to indulge me just for a minute. There's some very special people that are going to be with you for the rest of your lives. They're your teammates that are sitting across the tables from you. Your coach that's sitting there with you. There's times you cuss him, I cuss mine, and they cuss me. Just the way that it works. But I'm here to tell you that those will be the people that you interact with for the rest of your life. There's not a day goes by that I don't talk with a former judging team member, a fellow coach, and those are the most enjoyable moments of my life, other than the time that I get to spend with this wonderful woman that I'm married to. She made it possible for me to do this because she stayed home and raised our kids, and she did raise them because I spent more time with other people's children than I did with my own. I'm not apologizing for that. I loved every minute of it. I had the best job that you could ever have. The trip to Denver is, and I know it started back at Christmas workouts for you, and some of you are really glad it's over. But that experience, there's nothing else that you'll do in your judging career that is going to empower you more than the instruction of your coach and the experiences that you've developed coming out here. You saw something that was very unique. The Carload contest, awesome experience. That's real world cattle, okay? We judge them up on the hill, we got them on halters, but those cattle down there in the yards, they're working stock. They're the ones that's going back into those commercial herds. Some of them registered, but that's the industry, and that's what they're training you to be a part of. Those reasons that you learn to talk, the decisions that you learn to make, those are all tools that you'll use for the rest of your life. And you need to put your hands together one more time for a very great learning experience and a great crew that puts you on an awesome contest. Thanks again to everybody that was part of this, and we really had a good time.
Thank you. We really appreciate having Jerry and Marcia with us this evening. And Marcia, I know there's no tougher assignment than being married to a judging coach. It's not easy. Like Jerry, I spent more time with other people's children than I did my two children, and they understand that, they know that. But those of you married to a judging coach, it's a tough assignment, but a really good one. And these folks have set the example for how that works and can work. We'd like to honor them this evening. If you join us down front, Miss Erin Dorsey has a token of our appreciation for all that you've done for us over the years. We'd like to have both of you down there. Thank you, Aaron, and congratulations, Jerry and Marcia Douglas. Great to have you here this evening. Before we start into our awards, I'd just like to remind coaches, but young people as well that are here with us this evening, don't forget to write thank you notes. Part of the reason that these awards have grown from the handful of ribbons that Jerry and I remember from our beginning here to now is because of the thank you notes that you have written in the past. And those that are not with us this evening wrote. These folks make it easy for you. Please take some time before this memory of this contest gets out of your system. Take some time at home to write thank yous. It doesn't have to be long, but just a few words, handwritten in your words, would mean a great deal. So please do that for us. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and that will go a long ways. Thank you, coaches, for making sure we take care of that. Before we start into our awards, the first award that we would like to give is a drawing, actually, for a really, really nice cowboy hat. And I believe that Aaron and Lindsay are going to take care of that drawing. And Taylor Shackelford, with the good-looking black hat, is going to help us donate his hat for the drawing. This drawing goes to a coach, one of the coaches here with us this evening. It is provided by Greeley Hat Works. Mr. Johnson up at Greeley, Colorado, operates one of the top hatteries, I guess is the way you talk about those, one of the top hatteries in the country, produces some outstanding hats. There's probably several of you here this evening that could tell us that you have a Greeley Hat Works hat. And we're going to draw one out this evening for one of the lucky coaches. and it does not go to Clint Rusk. Your winner is Mr. Blake Davis. If Blake Davis would please come forward for his new cowboy hat. Congratulations. You'll enjoy that. That's an extra good award. Okay, I believe now, Trixie, we're ready to get started, and we'd like for you to turn in your booklet to the inside. As you look on the inside front cover, you'll read the story about Jerry and Marcia if you'd like to have that to read and keep for posterity. And on the next page over, we're going to work on the junior college carload results. As we've done for a number of years, I'm going to call those top 10 individuals to come up front, and then we'll tell you how they finished and in which order. If I could please have Ethan Berry, Macy Collins, Peyton Hines, Frank Berner, Cade Liskey, Courtney Claremont, Braden White, Peyton Woodruff, Rhett Newby, and Tyson Rothmel to the front of the room, please. We judged 6 classes of livestock this morning in the carload judging competition, and we asked 10 questions about the feedlot heifer class. So out of a possible 350 points, these 10 young people garnered at least 336 points out of 350. Your 10th high individual with 336 points, tying for 9th, broken on questions score. Your 10th individual is Cade Liskey from Boleyn College. 9th high individual, same score, 1 additional question correct, is Tyson Rothmel from Lincoln Land Community College. 2 points higher, 338, tie for 7th. 8th high individual is Frank Berner from Butler County Community College. And winning the tiebreaker, same score, 338 from Hutchinson Community College, Rhett Newby. 1 point higher, 339 from Lakeland College finds our 6th high individual, Peyton Hines. 1 point higher brought a 4-way tie for 2nd. Your 5th high individual with 340 points, again broken on questions, and then broken on the class with the lowest total cuts. 5th goes to Peyton Woodruff from Fort Scott Community College. 4th high individual, same score from Hutchinson Community College, Macy Collins. 2nd and 3rd also had 340. They had a perfect score on 10 questions. We went to the classes with the lowest total cuts, and those were 1, 2, and 3. Those 3 classes all had 10-point cuts. Broken, we only found a 2-point difference, but in 3rd, from Frank Phillips College, Braden White. Your reserve champion individual this year with 340 points from Northwest College, Ethan Berry. And 1 point higher finds our champion individual from the same school, Northwest College, Courtney Claremont. Congratulations to our top 10 individuals, junior college carload judging. I will name off our top 10 teams, and we have awards for all of those top 10. So we'd like a representative from 10 through 3. Your 10th place team in the junior college carload, 1,623 points, is the team from Casper College, coached by Dr. Jeremy Burkett. If we could have a representative, please. Your 9th high team had a score of 1624, just 1 point higher, is the team from Lakeland College, coached by Hayden Wilder. Our 8th high team had a score of 16-27, and that's the team from Boleyn College, coached by Mr. Bryce Mund. Our 7th high team in the Carload Junior College competition with 1,628 points is the team from Lincoln Land Community College, coached by Mr. Craig Beckmeyer. Our 6th high team had a score of 1,630 points, and that's the team from Black Hawk East, coached by Dr. Blake Bloomberg and Kip Wallace. We move up 2 points to 1,632 for our 5th place team, and that's the team from South Plains College, coached by Connor Newsom. Two points higher takes us to 4th with 1,634. The hometown kids from Northeastern Junior College, coached by Mr. Curtis Dubit. Our 3rd high team had 1 point higher at 1,635. It's the team from Redlands Community College, coached by first-year coach Spencer Scotton and veteran coach Brandon Callis. As we get ready to present the awards to the champion and reserve champion team, if I could have Jerry and Marcia come down front to present an award to the champion team. Our reserve champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western Stock Show, as well as a traveling trophy provided by former coach Gary Harvey, who coached at Fort Scott Community College and is a good friend of Jerry Douglas. Your reserve champion team had 1,638 points, and that's the team from Butler County Community College. We could have the entire team come forward. That team is made up, first of all, coached by Mr. Taylor Frank, teammates Ben Jensen, Jacob Badel, Eric Sagagun, Frank Berner, and Chad Hibden. Eric, I apologize. I probably didn't get that right. A very consistent day put up by Butler County Community College. Their scores range from 322 to 338 out of 350 possible. And our champion team, as you can see, as you look at your booklet, champion team is going to receive a number of awards. They're going to receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western, the Shepherd's Crooks provided by Leachman Cattle of Colorado, boot certificates from the Justin Boot Company, a traveling trophy provided by Jerry and Marcia. The coach will receive a plaque from the National Western, as well as a 3x3 vinyl banner. Your champion team, as we move up 16 points to 1654, comes to us from the salt capital of the world, Hutchinson Community College, coached by Kane Austin and Pat Arkfeld. Team members are Grace Shrive, Rhett Newby, Bailey Osborne, Cody Doleswell, and Macy Collins. Their scores range from 325 to 340 points. Congratulations, Hutchinson Community College. I believe Kane Austin, one of their two coaches, is on his maiden voyage coaching here at the National Western. And Pat Arkfeld has been coaching a little bit longer, but they're both relatively young in a coaching career. Congratulations to Hutchinson, an outstanding score here in the Carload competition today in the junior college division. Okay, we'll move on now to the senior college. I'd like to have individuals come forward for the senior college carload. If I could please have Lucas Aylesworth, Hannah Harden, Seth Mitchell, Will Shelby, Cindy Monsfield, Chase Markle, Dalton Wagner, Boone Schmitz, Ryan Callahan, and Cagney Effling. Please come to the front. They judged the same classes as the junior college and answered the same questions. Again, 350 points possible. You had to have 333 or more to get into the top 10. Our 10th high individual with a 333, actually tied for 8th, from the University of Wyoming, Cindy Monsfield. Same total score, one more question answered correctly, from Kansas State University, Cagney Effling. Winning the tiebreaker, missing one question, from Oklahoma State University, Will Shelby. One additional point, 334 points, 9 questions answered correctly, from Oklahoma State University, your 7th high individual, Ryan Callahan. Ryan actually tied for 5th, moving up to 6th with the same score of 334 from the University of Illinois. Perfect score on questions, Seth Mitchell. And winning the tiebreaker, also having a perfect score on questions, we went out as far as you could with a tiebreaker. We finally had to flip a coin. Winning the coin toss, your 5th high individual from Iowa State University, Boone Schmitz. 4th high individual had one additional point at 335 from Oklahoma Panhandle State University, Hannah Harden. Third high individual actually tied for 2nd with 337 points. Your 3rd high individual from the University of Nebraska, Dalton Wagner. So you're following along with me on page 2 on your booklet. You'll see that the reserve champion individual will receive a plaque from the National Western Stock Show as well as a canvas wrap. Your reserve champion individual winning that tiebreaker from the University of Illinois, Lucas Aylesworth. Your champion individual will receive a plaque from the National Western, a boot certificate from Justin Boot Company, a rolling suitcase, my favorite, from Five Rivers Cattle Feeding, and a Western print from C.J. Brown Studio. Your champion individual with 341 points from the University of Wyoming, Chase Markle. Congratulations to our top 10 individuals. Again, we have awards for the top 10 teams. If I could have a representative from the 3rd through 10th place team. Your 10th high team with 1,569 points, the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State University, coached by Mr. Brady Jensen. Ninth high team, score of 1574 from the University of Minnesota, the Golden Gophers, coached by Kyle Roseboom. The eighth high team now, eighth high team with 1,579 points are the Wildcats from Kansas State University, coached by Mr. Chris Mullenix. Seventh high team had a score of 1586, and that's the team from Western Illinois, coached by Dr. Mark Hogue. Our sixth high team scored 1604. They're coached by a coach on his first-time trip to the National Western, bringing the Huskers from the University of Nebraska. His name is Blaine French. Congratulations to the Huskers. Fifth high team with 1607 is the team from Iowa State University, coached by Dr. Chris Cassidy. 1 point higher at 1608. Your fourth place team are the Texas Tech Red Raiders, coached by Dr. Ryan Rathman. Our third high team had a score of 1615. And that's the Texas A&M Aggies, coached by Mr. Keaton Dodd. If we have a representative in the crowd from Land O'Lakes Purina, if you would please come forward to present the traveling trophy to our reserve champion team. They will also receive a plaque from the National Western Stock Show as well as a banner. Our reserve champion team had a score of 1618. The reserve champion team goes to Oklahoma State University, coached by Dr. Mark Johnson. Your champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western, the Shepherd's Crooks from Leachman Cattle of Colorado, boot certificates from the Justin Boot Company, a traveling trophy from the Steve Gable family. If there's a representative here from the Steve Gable family, if you'd please join us up front, that would be wonderful. It was great to see Steve at the contest yesterday. A very avid supporter of this competition. We appreciate he and his family. Your champion team, 1,630 points. The other Cowboys from the University of Wyoming, your champion team in this year's Carload competition. Coached by Mr. Caleb Boardman and Laurel Rigby. Team members of your champion team are Chase Markle, Cindy Monsfield, Grace Galat, Tell Belton, and Kylie Poole. Champion team from the University of Wyoming. Congratulations. If you will, please turn in your program over to page 3. We're going to keep it interesting and hopefully organized. Hopefully Lindsay and I can stay on track. She has a lot of awards to present, and I know she'll do a great job. We're going to move back and forth between junior college and senior college, all right? So we're going to start with swine awards as it shows here in your booklet, junior college swine awards. We'll present those, and then we'll move over to senior college, and we'll present those swine awards. And so a little bit of table tennis. We'll be back and forth. We'll hold your attention till the end before we name our champion teams. At this time, if I could have our top individuals in the junior college swine judging, the following individuals please come forward. I need 11 of you. 10 of you. If I could have Kyle Despain, Phoebe Rogers, Holly Heckendorf, Courtney Griffith, Daniel Lujan, Jessica Dammers, Jenna Wheeler, Ty Taylor, Connor Brew, and Bryce Bedecker to the front, please. Before we name those top 10, we'll have you drop down to the middle of page 3, and you'll see that the Arkfeld family, if they would please come and present this award, are providing a beautiful picture to the high individual in swine reasons. Mr. Tim Arkfeld presenting this. Your top individual in swine reasons, they gave 2 sets, a possible 100 if they talked 250s. This individual talked a 97 on 2 sets from Northeastern Junior College, Holly Heckendorf. As we work our way, thank you, Mr. Arkfeld. We'll work our way now through those top 10 in swine. 10th high individual from Connors State College had 239 points, tied for 8th, Daniel Lujan. Same score of 239 in 9th from Frank Phillips College, Jessica Dammers. Winning the tiebreaker with a 95 on reasons, 239 points from Butler County Community College. 8th goes to Courtney Griffith. 1 point higher at 240 for 7th from Lakeland College, Jenna Wheeler. Sixth high individual, 241 points and a 97 on reasons from Northeastern Junior College, Holly Heckendorf. We had a 3-way tie for 3rd with 242 points. They all had the same 94 on reasons. We went to total reasons to break that tie. Your 5th high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, Ty Taylor. Teammates tied for 3rd and 4th, both with 242 points from South Plains College. 4th goes to Phoebe Rogers. Winning the tiebreaker from South Plains, 3rd goes to Connor Brew. Your reserve champion individual receives a boot bag from Jason Simpson, longtime supporter of the contest. Provided sheep and swine for the contest, and also served as an official for our contest. They will also receive a canvas wrap from the National Western. Your reserve champion individual, 243 points, goes to Kyle Despain from Casper College. Your high individual receiving a plaque from the National Western, a rolling suitcase from the Colorado Pork Producers. Your high individual, 245 points from Lincoln Land Community College, Bryce Bedecker. Congratulations to our top 10 junior college swine judges. I have a list from 5th through 1st. Lindsay, is that what you have? Awards for 5th? Your 5th high team, if I could have a representative, please come forward. 5th in swine judging, junior college, 1,166 points. Blackhawk East, coached by Dr. Blake Bloomberg and Kip Wallace. Fourth high team with 1,169 is the team from Northern Oklahoma College, coached by Tim Hubbard. 1 point higher. Third had 1170. Northeastern Junior College, coached by Curtis Dubit. Our reserve champion team in swine judging will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. This team had 1,173 points, and they hail from Connors State College, coached by Nolan Hildebrand. Team members Daniel Lujan, Dalton Flatt, Cal Mabe, Hunter McKinnon, and Jonas Stottlemyre. Our champion team in swine judging will receive a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy provided by JBS Swift, the pork division, Shepherd's Crooks from SureChamp, a $350 travel award from the Pork Checkoff, and a 2x2 vinyl banner from the National Western. Your champion team with 1,182 points is the team from Lakeland College, coached by Hayden Wilder. Team members are Jenna Wheeler, Murray Perkins, Ellie Sennett, Clay Sundberg, and Kyle Webster. Okay, on page number 4, now ready for the Senior College Swine Awards. I'd like to have the following please come forward. High Individual, Senior College. If I could have Tierney Johnson, Trace Mulligan, Alexa Theodore, Tanner Wright, Dixie Miller, Erica Bowles, Tyler Scotton, Will Shelby, Jess Moody, and Miles Hackstead. As they're gathering here at the front, we're going to once again provide an award from the Arkfeld family. Tim will present a beautiful picture to the High Individual in swine reasons. Those reason takers just a little more stingy on the reasons on the Senior College side. Your High Individual, though, garnered 95 out of 100 points. And that individual is Tierney Johnson from Oklahoma State University, your High Individual in swine reasons. Top 10 awards in swine. Your 10th High Individual had 239 out of 250. 10th High Individual from the University of Arkansas, Dixie Miller. This tie goes all the way to 4th. So 10th through 4th all had 239. 9th High Individual from Texas A&M University, Miles Hackstead. These are broken on swine reasons and then on total reasons. Your 8th High Individual from the University of Wyoming, Tanner Wright. 7th High Individual, also from the University of Wyoming, Jess Moody. 6th High Individual from the University of Arkansas, Alexa Theodore. 5th High Individual from Oklahoma State University, Will Shelby. And winning the tiebreaker, placing 4th from Kansas State University, Trace Mulligan. We move up 1 point to 3rd, also from Kansas State University, Skylar Scotton. Your reserve champion individual will receive a boot bag from the Colorado Pork Producers Council and a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion individual had 1 additional point and 95 on reasons from Oklahoma State University, Tyranny Johnson. And your high individual receiving a rolling suitcase from the Colorado Pork Producers and a plaque from the National Western. High individual swine judging, senior college, 242 points from Fresno State University, Erica Bowles. If I could have a representative from the top 5 teams in swine judging. Your fifth high team tied for 4th with 1,163 points, broken on swine reasons as a team. Your fifth high team from Texas A&M University, the Aggies, coached by Keaton Dodd. Winning that tiebreaker with 1163 from Kansas State University, the Wildcats, coached by Chris Mullenix. One point higher, your third place team with 1,164 points are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University, coached by Dr. Ryan Rathman. Our reserve champion team will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Reserve champion team in swine judging with 1,178 points, the Cowboys from the University of Wyoming, coached by Caleb Boardman and Laurel Rigby. Team members Baxter Bolden, Jeff Moody, Cole Reeves, Jared Roach, and Tanner Wright. Our champion team in swine judging will receive a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy from JBS, the Swift Pork Division, Shepherd's Crooks, if yes sir, Ben Cooley would join us down front. These are provided by Flatland Show Pigs, who provided your 2 crossbred gilt and market hog classes yesterday, as well as a 3x3 vinyl banner and a pork checkoff, providing $350 for travel awards. Your champion team in swine judging, 1,186 points, are the Cowboys from Oklahoma State University, coached by Dr. Mark Johnson. I'd like to have the team please come forward. Those team members are Braden Cotting, Tyranny Johnson, Cheyenne McWhirter, Caleb Selman, and Will Shelby. Congratulations to the Cowboys. We're now going to turn to page 5 in your program. We're going to recognize our top individuals in sheep and goat judging on the junior college side. I'd like to have the following please come forward. I would like to have Andrew Anderson, Mason Ignell, Emily Richardson, Paige Dupin, Connor Brew, Tanner Walden, Danielle Nading, Kyle Despain, Nathan Shady, and Mark Cheney. We'll present an award for the high individual in sheep and goat reasons. It's a canvas wrap provided by the National Western Stock Show, and it is beautiful from what I can see from here. They talked 2 sets of reasons, possible 100. The high individual in sheep and goat reasons talked a 98, averaging a 49. That individual from South Plains College is Mr. Connor Brew. Tenth high individual in sheep and goats, the junior college side, had a score of 286 points from NEO A&M, Tanner Walden. We move up 1 point and have a tie for 8th and 9th with 287. Your 9th high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, Andrew Anderson. 1 point higher in reasons, the same total score in in sheep and goats with 287 from Hutchinson Community College, Danielle Nading. We move up 1 point for a tie for 6th and 7th with 288. Both had a 90 on reasons. We went to total reasons and found that our 7th high individual is from Black Hawk East, Mason Ignell. Winning the tiebreaker from Casper College and placing 6th, Kyle Despain. 1 point higher in 5th, 289 points from Eastern Oklahoma State College, Emily Richardson. 1 point higher in 4th from Clarendon College. Your 4th high individual is Nathan Shady. 1 point higher, 291 points from Northern Oklahoma College, Paige Dupin. Our reserve champion individual in sheep and goat judging had a score of 292. They will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion individual in sheep and goats, the junior college side, is Mark Cheney from Northern Oklahoma College. And your high individual, 296 points from South Plains College, receiving a plaque from the National Western, a rolling suitcase from McLennan Club Lambs, Logan and Joni McLennan, and a beautiful sheep pelt from Jason Simpson from Simpson Livestock. High individual in reasons and high individual overall in sheep and goats from South Plains College, Connor Brew. Congratulations to our top individuals in sheep and goat judging. Naming the top 5 teams, if we could have a representative please come forward. For the 5th place team with 1,394 points, your 5th place team from Clarendon College, coached by Johnny Trikel and Ty Gillespie. Fourth high team in sheep and goats with 1,399 is Butler County Community College, coached by Taylor Frank. We had a tie for second with 1,400 points. Broken on sheep and goat reasons amongst the team. Your 3rd high team is Northern Oklahoma College, coached by Mr. Tim Hubbard. The reserve champion team will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western, winning that tiebreaker, also with 1,400. The team from South Plains College, led by Connor Brew and coached by Connor Newsom. The champion team in sheep and goat judging in the junior college had 4 points more, 1,404, receiving a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy from the Junior College Coaches Association. If I could have Jeremy Burkett, Dr. Jeremy Burkett, to present that on behalf of the junior college coaches. Coming from my left. They'll also receive shepherd's crooks from Mr. Johnny Trikel. Johnny, if you'd please join us up front. As well as a 3x3 vinyl banner from the National Western Stock Show. Your champion team in sheep and goat judging from the salt capital of the world, Hutchinson Community College, coached by Kane Austin and Patrick Arkfeld. Team members from your champion team are Danielle Nading, Macy Collins, Ty Kim, Rhett Newby, and Bailey Osborne. Congratulations to Hutchinson Community College. Now turning over to page 6 in your program, Senior College Sheep and Goats, I'd like to have the following please come forward. Mitch Bobbendreyer, Chisholm Grund, Tyler Bush, Kinder Harlow, Austin Garner, Kyler Tile, Skylar Scotton, Cheyenne McWhirter, Brayton Kimball, and Tyranny Johnson. We'll start in the middle of the page, as is starting to become our custom, with the high individual in sheep and goat reasons, receiving a beautiful canvas plaque from the National Western Stock Show. Your high individual in sheep and goat reasons had a 97 out of 100 on 2 sets of reasons. You've seen her up here before, Tyranny Johnson, Oklahoma State University. Okay, top 10 individuals in sheep and goat judging. Senior College had to have 286 points to make the top 10. Your 10th high individual from Texas Tech University, Kyler Tile. 9th high individual, also with 286 points, from the University of Minnesota and a famous Hampshire sheep family, Mitch Bobbendreyer. Winning that tiebreaker, 286 points, slightly higher on reasons, from Kansas State University. 8th goes to Skylar Scotton. 1 point higher, we had a tie for 5th, 6th, and 7th. In 7th place from Kansas State University, Chisholm Grund. Also 287 points in 6th from Oklahoma State University, Cheyenne McWhirter. Winning the tiebreaker, 287 points in 5th from South Dakota State University, Tyler Bush. We had a tie for 3rd and 4th with teammates with 288 points from Texas Tech. Your 4th high individual is Brayton Kimball. And your 3rd high individual, same score, teammate Kinder Harlow. Your reserve champion individual receiving a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show, 290 points from Oklahoma State University, Tyranny Johnson. High individual will receive a plaque from the National Western, a rolling suitcase from Logan and Joni McLennan Club Lambs, and a beautiful fleece pelt from Jerry and Ada Pfeiffer. Your high individual, 1 more point, 291 from Iowa State University, Austin Garner. Top 5 teams, if we could have a representative. Sheep and goat judging, Senior College, 5th place team at a score of 1,386 points, and they are the Huskers from the University of Nebraska, coached by Blaine French. We had a tie for 3rd and 4th place teams in sheep and goat judging with 1,405 points. Broken on team reasons within sheep and goats. Your 4th high team are the Texas A&M Aggies, coached by Keaton Dodd. Third high team with the same score of 1405 are the Cowboys from Oklahoma State University, coached by Dr. Mark Johnson. The reserve champion team had 1 additional point at 1406. They receive a canvas wrap as our reserve champion team in sheep and goat judging from the National Western. The reserve champion team are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University, coached by Dr. Ryan Rathman. And our champion team receiving a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy from the Senior College Coaches Association. And their representative is Mr. Parker Henley. I don't know if Parker is in the room, but if Parker is here, he is right back here coming this direction to present an award from the Senior College Coaches Association. Also, these individuals received the Shepherd's Crooks from Logan and Joni McLennan, as well as a 3x3 vinyl banner from the National Western. We move up 11 points. Your champion team in sheep and goat judging are the Wildcats from Kansas State University, coached by Chris Mullenix. Team members Skylar Scotton, Chisholm Grund, Trace Mulligan, Austin Wieselmeyer, and Daniel Dobbs. Our champion team in sheep and goat judging, 1,417 points. Congratulations to the Wildcats. You guys are doing great. We're going to move on now to the junior college cattle on page 7. I'd like the following 13 individuals to please come forward. I'd like to have Stratton Waterway, Macy Goretzka, Wyatt Debnam, Wyatt Banks, Andrew Anderson, Nicole Haberbach, Jenna Siegel, Olivia Johnson, McKenna Carnahan, Jenna Wheeler, Kimsley Gallegos, Kara Cloud, and Walker Hemphill. Please come to the front. We're going to start with the high individual in the market heifers. And that individual gets an award from the Dubit family. I believe Sherry is here. Sherry, if you'd like to come forward and present this. No, we're going to have Mr. Dubit, Curtis Dubit from Northeastern Junior College, present a bell on behalf of the Dubit family. This individual will also receive a boot bag from the National Western Stock Show. Difficult to achieve, but our high individual placing the market heifers, Jerry had a perfect score, a 50 placing and a 50 on reasons. Your high individual is Macy Goretzka from Redlands Community College. Congratulations, Macy. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry. Hope that's enough. Thank you for coming up. Okay, moving on now. We're going to go with our top 5 in cattle reasons. They'll receive, the champion anyway, a plaque from the American Hereford Association. Your 5th high individual in cattle reasons, 200 possible, 188 points finds our 5th place individual, Stratton Waterway from Casper College. That's all I have for you, Stratton. Your 4th high individual, same score at 188. From Blackhawk East, Wyatt Debnam. As well, that's all I have for you, Wyatt. The rest of you, though, can stay. Our 3rd high individual with 190 points. We had a tie for 2nd. 3rd in cattle reasons. From Lincoln Land Community College, Wyatt Banks. 2nd high individual with 190 points. Not quite as good at placings, meaning they had to talk out of a little more difficult situation. Winning that tiebreaker, Mr. Walker Hemphill from South Plains College. And high individual in beef cattle reasons, 1 point more, 191 points from Lincoln Land Community College, Jenna Siegel. Okay, our 10th high individual in beef cattle judging, 423 points from South Plains College, Walker, Hemphill. 8th and 9th had 425 points. Your 9th high individual from Butler County Community College, Kara Cloud. Winning that tiebreaker and finishing in 8th from Casper College, Kimsley Gallegos. 2 points higher in 7th, 427 points from Lakeland College, Jenna Wheeler. 6th high individual, 428 points from Northeastern Junior College, McKenna Carnahan. We had a tie for 4th and 5th, 429 points. 5th goes to Olivia Johnson from Blackhawk East. Winning that tiebreaker, 429 points from Lincoln Land Community College, Jenna Siegel. 2nd and 3rd had 430 points. Your 3rd high individual from Blackhawk East, Nicole Haberbach. Reserve champion individual in cattle judging, junior college, receives a canvas wrap from the National Western. Your 2nd high individual winning that tiebreaker, 430 points from Northern Oklahoma College, Andrew Anderson. Your high individual receives a bronze bull, a beautiful bronze bull statue from the American Angus Association, a plaque from the National Western Stock Show. 1 point higher, Lincoln Land Community College's Wyatt Banks. Thank you guys for humoring us as we worked our way through that and presented several awards to our individuals who did outstanding in beef cattle. On the junior college side, your 5th high team, beef cattle judging, had a score of 2,037 points. That's the team from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, coached by Taylor Graham. Fourth high team had a score of 2,054 points. The team from Clarendon College, coached by Mr. Johnny Trikel and Ty Gillespie. Third high team in beef cattle judging with a score of 2,057 points is the team from South Plains College, coached by Connor Newsom. Hard to believe after judging that many cattle and giving that many reasons we would have a tie, but we do have a tie for the high team in beef cattle judging. There is a difference in reasons, so that's how we sorted them. The reserve champion team will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion team, 2,081 points, is Butler County Community College, coached by Mr. Taylor Frank. Champion team had the same score. In beef cattle, they'll receive a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy provided by Land O'Lakes Purina, shepherd's crooks provided by Donnie Bagalka from Bagalka Livestock in South Dakota, and a vinyl banner 2x2 provided by the National Western. 2,081 points, slightly higher reasons. Your winning team, champion team in beef cattle judging, goes to Black Hawk East, coached by Blake Bloomberg and Kip Wallace. Team members, if you'd come forward, Mason Ignell, Wyatt Debnam, Nicole Haberbach, Luke Sharp, and Olivia Johnson. Congratulations to Black Hawk East, your champion cattle judging team at this year's National Western in the junior college side. Turning to page 8 in your program for the senior college cattle results. I'd like to have the following individuals please come up. if I could have Mitch Bobbendreyer, Tanner Wright, Jess Moody, Bailey Etheridge, Daniel Dobbs, Alexa Montaigne, Evan Whitty, Brayton Kimball, Tyler Bush, Will Shelby, and Maddie Fugate. Once again, if we could have a representative from the Dubit family to present a bell, we'll present the high individual in the feedlot heifer class. They will also receive a boot bag from the Bernheide family. Is Charles or his daughter here? Allison Bernheide or Charles, if you're in the audience, please come forward to present the boot bag. There she is, Miss Allison Bernheide. Your high individual in market heifer judging had a score of 97. As did 4 other individuals. Very close competition. Broken, tiebreaker. Your high individual from the Golden Gophers, Mitch Bobbendreyer. That's all I have for you, Mitch. Sorry. But you do ring the bell. Thank you. Top 5 individuals in beef cattle reasons. If I could read off here. 5th high individual in beef cattle reasons had a score of 187. Tie for 4th and 5th. Your 5th high individual from the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State, Tyler Bush. 4th high individual had a score of 187 and won that tiebreaker from Texas Tech, Alexa Montaigne. And a 3-way tie for 1st in beef cattle reasons. These 3 all talked a 188 out of 200 on 4 sets of cattle reasons. Your 3rd high individual from Texas Tech is Brayton Kimball. The reserve champion individual from Texas Tech University, Evan Whitty. And your high individual receiving a plaque from the American Hereford Association, winning the tiebreaker from Kansas State University, Daniel Dobbs. Move back to the top of the page. We'll give you the top 10 individuals in beef cattle judging. You had to have 422 points out of 450. Your 10th high individual from the University of Wyoming, Tanner Wright. 9th high individual had 423, tied for 7th actually with the same score. From Iowa State University, your 9th high individual is Maddie Fugate. 8th high individual with 423 from the University of Wyoming, Jess Moody. Winning the tiebreaker in 7th from Oklahoma State University, Will Shelby. 5th high individual had 425 points from West Texas A&M, Bailey Etheridge. Tie for 4th and 5th with 427 points. Your 5th high individual from the Jackrabbits, Tyler Bush. Winning the tiebreaker, 427 points from Kansas State, Daniel Dobbs. 3rd high individual, 429 points from Texas Tech University, Brayton Kimball. Your reserve champion individual receives a canvas wrap from the National Western. These top 2 had the same score. They judged for the same school. Well trained, 431 points. Your 2nd high individual, Miss Alexa Montaigne. Your high individual receiving the Bronze Bull from the American Hereford Association. I usually tell you that's the coveted Bronze Bull because it is one of the most coveted of the awards. Also a plaque from the National Western, winning the tiebreaker from Texas Tech, Evan Whitty. Congratulations to our top 10 in beef cattle. Down to the bottom of page 8, your top 5 teams in cattle judging. Senior College Division, Fifth high team with a score of 2,060 is the team from Texas A&M University, coached by Keaton Dodd. Fourth high team, 2,073 points, are the Cowboys from the University of Wyoming, coached by Caleb Boardman and Laurel Rigby. 1 point higher in third, 2,074 points, are the South Dakota State University Jackrabbits, coached by Brady Jensen. The reserve champion cattle judging team had a score of 2,087. They receive a canvas wrap from the National Western. Your reserve champion cattle judging comes from Kansas State University, coached by Chris Mullenix. And our champion team receiving plaques from the American Hereford Association for each of the team members, a plaque from the National Western, a traveling trophy provided by Land O'Lakes Purina Feeds, the Shepherd's Crooks provided by Donnie Bagalka from Bagalka Livestock, and a 3x3 banner provided by the National Western. Your champion team in beef cattle judging with a dominant performance, 2,102 points, the team from Texas Tech University, coached by Dr. Ryan Rathman. Team members are Brayton Kimball, Kyler Tile, Evan Whitty, Alexa Montaigne, and Kinder Harlow. Congratulations to Texas Tech. Jerry and I are turning to page 9, junior college results for oral reasons. I'd like to have the following please come forward. Phoebe Rogers, Jenna Siegel, Jenna Wheeler, Eliza Lazenby, Andrew Anderson, Holly Heckendorf, Stratton Wadaway, Walker Hemphill, Jacob Jewell, and Connor Brew. .400 points possible. To make the top 10, you needed a 369. That's a good score. Finishing in 10th, your 10th high individual, 369 points. Northeastern Junior College's Holly Heckendorf. We had a four-way tie, 370 points. Your 9th high individual in oral reasons from South Plains College, Phoebe Rogers. 8th high individual with the 370 from Casper College, Stratton Wadaway. 7th high individual, 370 points from Lincoln Land Community College, Jenna Siegel. Winning that tiebreaker, 370 points from South Plains College, Walker Hemphill. We move up 1 point with a three-way tie for third. Your 5th high individual, 371 points from Lakeland College, Jenna Wheeler. 4th high individual, 371 points from Butler County Community College, Jacob Jewell. Winning that tiebreaker, 371 points. Finishing in third is Eliza Lazenby from Clarendon College. A reserve champion individual will receive a plaque from the National Western, a beautiful calf hide provided by the National Western Stock Show, 374 points. Your 2nd high individual in oral reasons from South Plains College, Connor Brew. Congratulations, Connor. High individual had one more point, 375. High individual receives a plaque from the National Western, a rolling suitcase from Shane Bedwell. Shane, are you here? Is Shane Bedwell in the crowd? If you are, please come forward to present this award. Appreciate Shane's support and his family. They also receive a leather briefcase from the American Angus Association and a calf hide provided by the National Western. As we work our way, the high individual in oral reasons is Andrew Anderson from Northern Oklahoma College. Congratulations to our top individuals in oral reasons. Your top 5 teams, junior college. If we could have a team representative for 5th with 1,797 points, your 5th place team in oral reasons is the Butler County Community College, coached by Taylor Frank. Fourth high team in oral reasons with 1,804 points is the team from Connors State College, coached by Nolan Hildebrand. Third high team in oral reasons had an 1806. That's the team from Northern Oklahoma College, coached by Tim Hubbard. The reserve champion team will receive a canvas wrap provided by the National Western Stock Show. This team had 1 point more, 1807. The team from Black Hawk East, coached by Dr. Blake Bloomberg and Kip Wallace. Your champion team receives a plaque from the National Western Stock Show, a traveling trophy from former coach Kelly Birch and his wife Gina. If they're here, if they would please come forward, as well as picture frames from the Leo Brothers Cattle Company. If Matt Leo is in the audience, if you'd please come forward. Our champion team in oral reasons, this year's contest of the National Western, 1,824 points, the South Plains College, coached by Connor Newsom. Team members, please come forward, all of you. Connor Brew, Connor Kern, Phoebe Rogers, Walker Hemphill, and Robbie Sheets. Moving into the short rows, we're now ready for page 10, your senior college high individuals in oral reasons. I'd like the following to please come up. If I could have Skylar Scotton, Daniel Dobbs, Austin Garner, Evan Whitty, Mitch Bobendreyer, Jenna Germany, Tyler Bush, Brayton Kimball, Will Shelby, and Trace Mulligan. 400 points possible. Those in front of you all talked 367 or higher. We had a tie for 9th and 10th, 367 points. 10th high individual goes to Jenna Germany from Western Illinois University. Winning that tiebreaker with also having 367 from the University of Minnesota, Mitch Bobendreyer. Had a tie for 7th and 8th with 369 points. Your 8th high individual is Tyler Bush from South Dakota State University. Winning that tiebreaker, finishing 7th from Texas Tech, Evan Whitty. Three-way tie for 4th with 370 points. Your 6th high individual from Texas Tech, Brayton Kimball. Same score, 370. 5th goes to Austin Garner from Iowa State University. And winning that tiebreaker, 4th high individual in oral reasons, Oklahoma State University's Will Shelby. Top 3 individuals in oral reasons are all Wildcats. Third high individual, 371, is Daniel Dobbs. Reserve champion individual had 373 points, receiving a calf hide from the National Western, a plaque from the National Western. Your reserve champion high individual in oral reasons, Kansas State University's Trace Mulligan. 1 point higher, your champion individual gets a briefcase, leather briefcase from the American Angus Association, a plaque from the National Western Stock Show, a rolling suitcase from Logan and Joni McLennan, and a beautiful calf hide from the National Western. 374 points, Kansas State, Skylar Scotton. Bottom of page 10, top 5 teams in oral reasons. Senior college side, 5th high team had 1796. A team from Iowa State University, coached by Dr. Chris Cassidy. Fourth high team had 1801. It's the team from Texas A&M University, coached by Mr. Keaton Dodd. Third high team in oral reasons had a score of 1825. Third high team in oral reasons goes to the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University, coached by Dr. Ryan Rathman. I'd like to have all of the team members come up for our reserve champion team. They'll receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. They scored 1,828 points. The reserve champion team are the Cowboys from Oklahoma State University, coached by Dr. Mark Johnson. Team members are Brayton Cotting, Tierney Johnson, Cheyenne McWhirter, Caleb Selman, and Will Shelby. Congratulations to Oklahoma State. Our champion team in oral reasons will receive a plaque from the National Western Stock Show, a traveling trophy from Mr. Jerome Settles and family from Nebraska, and picture frames from the American Solaire Association. Sherry, can I get you to come this time? Sherry Dubit, member of my first judging team, Colorado State University. You won't give the year, but several years ago. Produced 3 outstanding sons and works for the American Solaire Association as their CEO. Your champion team in oral reasons for the dominant performance, 1,842 points, Kansas State University, coached by Chris Mullenix. Team members are Skylar Scotton, Chisholm Grund, Trace Mulligan, Austin Wieselmeyer, and Daniel Dobbs. Congratulations to the Wildcats. Page 11 at the top finds us looking for the top 10 individuals in the junior college competition. Had to have 935 points to get the top 10, and I need Ty Taylor, Jacob Jewell, Paige Dupin, Jenna Wheeler, Connor Brew, Ashley Peterson, Kyle Despain, Olivia Johnson, Holly Heckendorf, and Andrew Anderson. Tie for 9th and 10th with 935 points. Brogan on reasons, your 10th high individual with 935 from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, Ashley Peterson. Also with the same score, broken on reasons, your 9th high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, Ty Taylor. 2 points higher, 937 points, your 8th high individual from Casper College, Kyle Despain. 1 point higher, Butler County Community College's Jacob Jewell places 7th. 6th high individual, 939 points from Blackhawk East, Olivia Johnson. 5th high individual, 943 points from Northern Oklahoma College, Paige Dupin. 4th high individual with a score of 944 from Northeastern Junior College, Holly Heckendorf. Holly brought her cheering section. Good job. 2 points higher, 3rd high individual, 946 points from Lakeland College, Jenna Wheeler. Those all received from the Ellicott family a Riddick Cup, 30-ounce insulated cup, beautiful cups, and your reserve champion individual will also receive a plaque from the National Western, a canvas wrap from the National Western, and Jim Latosky, former coach, presenting a boot bag. If Jim is here, please come forward to present to our reserve champion individual. Overall at this year's contest, 951 points, Northern Oklahoma College's Andrew Anderson. And your high individual at this year's contest receiving a plaque from the National Western, boot certificate from the Justin Boot Company, $250 scholarship from my former junior college coach, Don Woodburn, a $400 gift certificate to buy a good-looking custom hat, as well as a can, if there's any money left, from Greeley Hat Works, and a Western print from C.J. Brown Studios. Your high individual, 957 points from South Plains College, Connor Brew. Okay, now we'll have a representative from the top 10 teams. Overall, top 10 teams, correct? Top 10, your 10th high team had a 45-36. 4,500 is 90%. That Jerry told me that used to be enough. That'll get you 10th today. 45-36 is the Connors State College, coached by Nolan Hildebrand. If we could have a representative, please. Ninth high team with 45-43 is the team from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, coached by Taylor Graham. Eighth high team had a score of 45-50. The eighth high team is from Casper College, coached by Dr. Jeremy Burkett. Seventh high team had a score of 45-72, and that's the team from Northeastern Junior College, coached by Curtis Dubit. Sixth high team had one more point. Your sixth high team is from Clarendon College, coached by Johnny Trikel and Ty Gillespie. Fifth high team, 45-77, is the team from Lakeland College, coached by Hayden Wilder. Fourth high team, 45-92, is the team from Northern Oklahoma College, coached by Tim Hubbard. Third high team had a score of 46-22. Your third place team is the team from South Plains College, coached by Connor Newsom. Our reserve champion team will receive a plaque from the National Western. Added to your program, they'll also receive a print by Mitzi Spillner and team plaques from the American Hereford Association. Your reserve champion team had a score of 46-27. The team from Black Hawk East is our reserve champion team, coached by Dr. Blake Bloomberg and Kip Wallace. Those team members, if you'd all please come up: Mason Ignell, Wyatt Debnam, Nicole Haverback, Luke Sharp, and Olivia Johnson. Congratulations to Black Hawk East. Our champion junior college team receiving a plaque and banner from the National Western, boot certificates from the Justin Boot Company. If I could have Dave Wagner please come up to present a traveling trophy from the Wagner family. They also provide team plaques to each of the individuals on the champion team. Wagner family have been great supporters. They've served as officials here at the National Western. They really helped change the awards program in terms of the amount of awards. This team will also receive a beautiful cowhide provided by the National Western Stock Show. Your champion team had 4 points more, 4,631 points. Your champion team, Butler County Community College. Coached by Colorado's own Taylor. Frank, your champion team members are Jacob Jewell, Chad Hibden, Courtney Griffith, Kara Cloud, and Caden Malm. Your champion team at this year's National Western on the junior college side. Congratulations, Butler County Community College. Jerry, we're almost there. I'd like the following 11 individuals to please come forward. In the senior college side, I'd like to have Skylar Scotton, Chisholm Grund, Evan Whitty, Austin Garner, Tyler Bush, Jess Moody, Brayton Kimball, Daniel Dobbs, Miles Hackstead, Cheyenne McWhirter, and Tyranny Johnson. And Lindsay, I brought 11. I don't have something for you other than recognition, but to score 938 points and tie for 10th, I didn't want to leave you out. But 11th high individual is Chisholm Grund from Kansas State University. Winning that tiebreaker, also from Kansas State University, your 10th high individual, Skylar Scotton. We move up 1 point for a tie between 8th and 9th. Your 9th high individual from Oklahoma State University, Tyranny Johnson. Winning that tiebreaker from Texas Tech, 8th place goes to Evan Whitty. One point higher, 940 points. Your 7th high individual is Cheyenne McWhirter from Oklahoma State University. 6th high individual, 942 points from Iowa State University, Austin Garner. We had a 1-2-3-way tie for 3rd, 944 points. Your 5th high individual is from Texas A&M, Miles Hackstead. 4th high individual from South Dakota State University, Tyler Bush. Winning the tiebreaker, finishing 3rd from Kansas State University, Daniel Dobbs. Your reserve champion individual, all of these top 10 again received the insulated cups, 30-ounce cups provided by the American Aberdeen Association. Your reserve champion individual also receives a plaque from the National Western, a canvas wrap from the National Western, and a boot bag from Logan and Joni McLennan. Your reserve champion individual, 946 points from the University of Wyoming, Jess Moody. Your champion individual receives a plaque from the National Western, $250 scholarship from Monty Souls and the folks at the American Shorthorn Association. You will receive a trip, young man, next summer to the Alberta, Canada All Breeds Association trip, one of the coveted awards here at the National Western. You'll receive a boot certificate from Justin Boot Company, a Western print from CJ Brown Studios, and a custom-made cowboy hat from Greeley Hat Works. Your high individual, 950 points from Texas Tech University, Brayton Kimball. Congratulations to our top 11 in senior college. Our 10th place team, if I could have a representative, please. 44-87 is your score. The 10th place team is from the University of Nebraska, coached by Mr. Blaine French. Our 9th high team had 45-32, and that's the team from Western Illinois, coached by Dr. Mark Hogue. Your 8th high team we're still looking for representative from Western coming there. 8th high team had a score of 45-54. And that's the team from the University of Arkansas, coached by Brian Coots. Seventh high team had a score of 45-63. 7th goes to Iowa State University, coached by Dr. Chris Cassidy. Sixth high team with a score of 45-90 is the team from South Dakota State University, coached by Brady Jensen. Your 5th high team with a score of 46-06 is Oklahoma State University, coached by Dr. Mark Johnson. Our 4th high team had a score of 46-10. 4th goes to the University of Wyoming, coached by Caleb Boardman and Laurel Rigby. Third high team, 4,628 points, are the Aggies from Texas A&M University, coached by Keaton Dodd. Our reserve champion team receives a plaque and banner from the National Western Stock Show, team plaques from the National Western, and a special print by Mitzi Spillner. Our reserve champion team with 4,667 points are the Wildcats from Kansas State University, coached by Chris Mullenix. If all of you would please come forward. Skylar Scotton, Chisholm Grund, Trace Mulligan, Austin Wieselmeyer, and Daniel Dobbs. Congratulations to our reserve champion team from Kansas State. Champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western, boot certificates from Justin Boot Company, Dave Wagner will present the perpetual traveling trophy from the Wagner family. We'll have a traveling trophy from the American Maine and Jew Association. If Blake Nelson is here, if he would please come forward to present that on behalf of the American Maine and Jew Association. We appreciate them providing a great class of heifers for us. The Wagner family will also present team plaques to each individual on the champion team. If I could have Steve please come up and present the award from the Denver Ag and Livestock Club. We appreciate him being with us. We also will present a cowhide from the National Western Stock Show to your champion team. 4,672 points. Your champion team are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University, coached by Ryan Rathman. Team members are Brayton Kimball, Kyler Tile, Evan Whitty, Alexa Montaigne, and Kinder Harlow. Congratulations to Texas Tech, a great win here at the National Western in 2020. That brings me to the end of my program. Those of you that came, we thank you. We give you God's blessing for a safe travel home. We look forward to having you back again in 2021. Thank you for including us on your judging schedule. We're closed. Thank you.